Okay, in this lecture we're going to learn how to use the LEN function. And LEN basically just stands for length of text. So the LEN function just counts the number of characters in a string of text. And used by itself it's not super useful, but used in conjunction with other functions it can be really helpful. So let's take a look at how to do that. So here we have a very simple rep ID code. And the ID code basically consists of a number and a last name. And what we need to do is separate the last name out so we can just have the rep name in the second column. So first let me show you how to use the LEN function just to count all the characters in each of these cells, and then we'll use it in combination with the write function, which we've looked at before, to pull out just the rep's name. So over here, if we're going to use the LEN function, we click equals LEN, and you can either double click on that or you can just click tab. And then we click on the cell we're looking for and hit enter. And you'll see that it just gives us the number 7. So it's just counting that there are 7 characters in this string of text. So let's get rid of that and we'll go in here, and now we're going to use it in conjunction with the write function. And let's do a quick review on the write function so you remember how that works. And let's just do this straight from our formula bar. Go to formulas, insert function, double click on write. And it's looking for our text, so we click here, and then remember it looks for the number of characters. So if these rep names were all the same number of characters, we could easily just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could hit 5, hit enter, and it would bring back the name. But you'll see when we copy this function down that it's taking the 5 right-hand letters from all of these, and it doesn't work at all. So that's why we're going to use the LEN function in conjunction with it to sort it out. So we'll go back and we'll do our write function again. And we still want A2 and a comma to separate it. And then we're going to type in the LEN and a parentheses and A2 and parentheses. So now we're calculating the length of these characters, but we don't want the first 2, right? So then we're going to say minus 2. And where we've entered this formula by hand, we need to close our parentheses. Then we hit enter, and it brings back Rousseau, and when we copy it down, you can see it's getting it correctly now. So to briefly review that again, we've used the write function to pull the furthest right characters in this string, and then we're taking the length of the entire string minus the first 2 characters to bring back our rep name. So that's how you use the LEN function in conjunction with the write function to pull out a specific string of characters.